Hi guys, welcome back to another exciting, beautiful episode. Today's video is from Candace Owens podcast. You guys, I'm a little bit obsessed with Candace, okay? Anyway, it's titled Let's Talk About Kristen Stewart's Rolling Stone cover. It's titled Let's Talk About Kristen Stewart's Rolling Stone cover, and it's coming from Candace Owens podcast. Before we get into the video, my name is Ogechi. This is Ogechi Reaction. If you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Do want to click on the red subscribe button, like this video, drop a nice comment. And to all my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you for stopping by, and yes, like the video. Turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be the first person to get notified whenever I drop a new video. I drop 4 videos at least every day, so do well to click on the notification bell. Is just beside the subscribe button, so you get notified anytime I drop a new video. Let's get straight into the video. I'm dropping my third video because of this video, and after the video, let's get into it.
I have to draw to your attention Kristen Stewart on the cover of Rolling Stone. So essentially, my theory, which I discussed, by the way, on Backstage the other night, is that we are living in a matriarchy, obviously, and women are controlling a lot and pretending that they're suffering from men. And this matriarchy tells women what to be, and it's always everything but just a woman, right? You are either going to be really disgusting and spread your legs apart and sell yourself to everybody on OnlyFans, right? That's like the hoe philosophy. Or they're telling women that you should be like men. Really, and this is what the entire purpose of this Rolling Stone article is. It's to make Kristen Stewart look like she's so brave because really she's just acted like a dude. So this is the actual photo of the cover, and they're going, oh my God, conservatives are outraged. It's Kristen Stewart. Here she is. She's wearing a leather vest and nothing else but underwear. And yes, you are looking at her with her hands in her crotch area. Yeah. I don't even know if that registers to you as sexy. We're not outraged. We're just fundamentally disgusted. I just want to be clear. No one's outraged. We're just disgusted with this obvious ploy to rinse women of femininity, right? And that's what this is about. Oh, this is punk rock. This is cool. Rolling Stone exists to define culture for the upcoming group of people, for young people to go, oh my God, she's so cool, she's so cool. And here's some more photos I'm going to show you. Here she is again in her underwear. She's wearing just a Nike shirt. She looks like a guy that's just in the gym, maybe getting ready for the game. Here's another photo of her from the shoot, legs open, wearing a t-shirt that says eat me, you know, just kind of looking very gender fluid, which is how she describes herself in this article. And I just wanted to, since I think my audience is now very aware of this sort of propaganda, I hope that any person that listens to this podcast is now training their mind to recognize propaganda everywhere that they see it. I'm going to read you some quotations from the article which was written to accompany this cover, which, by the way, I'm going to have to park aside the death of the English language. The person who's writing this article can barely speak English. The first sentence is, Kristen Stewart is strong as F, and I do not mean this metaphorically. Like, what? How do you have a job? Literally, how are you writing? How's this your literal job to write? Strong as F. Anyways, let's get to some quotations. She leans toward me. Just to be clear, it's written in first person, so he's writing about his experience meeting with Kristen Stewart, this non-writer. She leans toward me, legs wide and elbows on her knees. We'll figure something out, she says. So you already get this picture of her being a dude, right? She leans forward. She's got her legs really wide, her elbows on her knees. And he just keeps talking about how she's drinking and she's super cool. She takes a swig of beer and leans back into the sofa. I never have felt like I have performed a femininity in order to reap its benefits in the way that felt like a lie, she continues. I'm very fluid, and I've never felt like, oh, wow, I was doing this lie for a long time in order to get jobs. So, yeah, there you have it. She's basically right there up front telling you, like, and he's trying to describe this, you know, she's embracing this masculinity. She's fluid. She's telling you that there's nothing wrong with not being feminine whatsoever because, as I said, this is the cultural conditioning that's happening right now.
Okay, so this is just talking about Kristen Stewart. She did a Rolling Stone cover, and you know she presents herself as as a gender fluid, like, you know, she's a feminine, but she decides to, you know, dress like a man. Even the cover pictures, you know, she looks like a man, you know, that kind of stuff. And, you know, she really doesn't care. And even the person who wrote in the cover was, you know, writing, and I don't know how I feel about this until I really get to the root of what she's all about, right? This is just Candace Owens part of the story. So yeah, let's just get back into it.
They're also talking about, and the purpose of this cover story is that she has a movie that's coming out, and she's playing somebody who she describes as dykey, right? That's a word that if I had said that myself from YouTube and I wasn't a lesbian like Kristen Stewart is, they probably would have hit it. But I guess lesbians are embracing this word. And she says, "It was really effing fun to be allowed to have the little dykey sister be the main protagonist in a movie. That's never the main character in a movie. That's never the one that you want to F. I mean, that's the one some people do, but not the one that you are prescribed to want to F." Oh, so raunchy. This is just such a classy interview. And then it goes on, and he's describing what's happening just with him dealing with her. And again, we're back to this beer narrative. He writes, "A few minutes later, she wanders off again. She just keeps walking away from me," she narrates in my perspective, and returns from the biohazard fridge with 2 Coors Lights. "You can have a beer if you want," she announces. "I'm going to have one." Ooh, cool. Oh my God. Now girls are going to look at this and be like, oh, it's so cool. The dykey little sister is now the protagonist, which means they want, if this is what's coming down the pipeline in Hollywood, they want women to embrace this sort of protagonist role in their own life. It's cool to be the dykey little sister, as she writes, swigging beer with your legs open and your hand in your crotch like a dude. And we're supposed to perceive this as, oh my gosh, yay, women are finally free from the goal of having to be women. Oh my gosh, no, this is not freedom. This is enslavement. This is cultural enslavement by telling women that every natural proclivity that they have is wrong, by telling women that everything that shouts at them biologically, wanting to aspire to be beautiful, wanting to meet a prince in your life, wanting to get married and to have children is wrong. Which is so funny because at the same time, they want to convince you that the patriarchy is all around us, that in order to escape the patriarchy, you have to, in many ways, escape yourself. And it's so evident that that just simply isn't the circumstance whatsoever, because they routinely dismiss women and give them names for embracing a traditional lifestyle. The only women in this society that are oppressed or are treated horribly by the media are the women that are actually happy. Right? And nothing about Kristen Stewart's life and anything that she put into this article reads to me as somebody that is happy and somebody that is secure. It reads to me like someone who is trying very hard to continually be subversive. And it's just simply not necessary. So I hope that people recognize this, that these 2 extremes that we're constantly being told that women have to be, like you have to be overtly sexy and constantly trying to get attention and being naked, or you have to just rinse yourself of femininity altogether and be a man. And I am existing to tell women that no, actually, just live your life, be normal, be traditional. It is so cool to simply be normal. Stop telling them that you have to abnormalize everything. And you'll find that when you live a normal life, when you live a life that, in my view, should be Christ-centered, that you will be so much happier than these people that they're trying to convince you are happy. Hey guys, if you like this video, you will definitely like the full episode even better. You can find it by clicking right here.
Candace is a very conservative woman, and she believes, or she thinks, that every woman should be the same, which I believe actually every woman should be conservative, traditional, feminine, right? There's nothing abnormal about being an actual woman. Like, exude your femininity, you express your femininity. You know, there's nothing normal about wanting to be another gender, because I think this is what Kristen Stewart is trying to put out in her article, right? She's trying to say, oh, you can be free, you know, you can be another, you can be a woman, but you know, you can still be a man, you know, that kind of stuff. And but actually, what I would personally say, people that always want to be seen, always want to express their masculine side, I feel like they are looking for validation. Like, they are forcing themselves so hard to be seen. Like, why force your ideologies on people, right? You get? But if be a woman, be who you are, you'll be happier, you'll be satisfied, you won't be confused, you won't have to force what you think you are on other people. You wouldn't want other people to be like you. This is just what I think. And from what Candace is saying, Kristen Stewart, she's putting out an agenda to, to be gender fluid. Like, it's okay to be fluid. It's okay to, it's just a lot, right? This is my thought, this is my opinion, and this is what I think about this. I think that it's okay to be yourself, whether male or female. It's okay to be yourself. You'll be happier, live a Christ-centered life. You'll find peace, you'll be happy, you'll be fulfilled in who you are and what you are, right? You won't be confused, and you won't be seeking validation, because I think people like that are always seeking for validation. They are not always satisfied with what they are. They are always changing this, always changing that, always trying to modify this. Do you get what I mean? Anyway, I would love to know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Let's try to be civil, respectful in our comments. Drop your comments respectfully. I'd love to know. Let's just continue this conversation in the comment section. Do well to like this video, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye bye.